I'm holding on so you don't have to let go. I saw the look in your eyes before you even said a word. It was not anger. It was not sadness. It was something deeper, something quiet, something that spoke louder than any words. It was like you were already gone even though you were standing right there. And that look broke something in me, because I already knew what was coming. Even before you whispered those words, I knew. I think I should go, you said so softly, almost like you didn't want to disturb the silence between us. That silence was already heavy, filled with too much that neither of us had the strength to say. I didn't answer right away. I just looked at you, quietly, trying to understand where that decision was coming from. Was it your heart speaking, or just your tired mind trying to protect us both? There was no shouting, no blaming, no sharp words thrown in pain, just a space, wide and aching, between two hearts breaking slowly. You started to explain, your voice soft and unsure. You said things were hard, that you were tired, that maybe I would be better off without you, that maybe, if you left, I could finally breathe again. But I listened, not because I agreed, not because I accepted it. I listened because you needed to speak. You needed to let go of something inside you. And when you finished, I said the only thing I could say. I'm not letting you leave just for me. You looked at me like you didn't understand, like you didn't expect that, because you thought I would argue, or beg, or cry. But I didn't. I just wanted you to know the truth. If you're leaving because you think I'll be better off, then you're wrong. You see, I'm not asking you to stay because I can't survive without you. I'm not holding on because I'm weak. I'm holding on because you matter, because you make my world feel less heavy, because you help me move forward when I feel like stopping. I know things are not perfect. I know there's pain, but you are not the problem. You never were. You are the reason I made it through my hardest days, the reason I kept going when I felt like giving up. You gave me something real, something beautiful, something worth holding on to. And I want you to hear this clearly. I'm not asking you to stay out of guilt. I don't want you to stay because you feel sorry for me, or because you're used to being here. I want you to stay because deep down, you know you still belong here. Maybe love is not about big promises. Maybe it's not about fixing everything overnight. Maybe it's about choosing each other, even when it's hard, especially when it's hard. I wasn't trying to take away your choice. I wasn't trying to stop you from walking away if that's what you truly wanted. I just wanted to end the lie you were telling yourself. The lie that you are the reason for all this pain. The lie that says your love is holding me back. Because it's not. Your love is what lifts me. It's what carries me when I feel like I can't move. You are not a burden. You are a blessing, even with your fears, even with your doubts, even with your worries. And after I said all that, the silence returned. But it felt different. Not empty. Not cold. Just full of things we never said before. And then slowly, you sat down beside me again. You didn't say yes. You didn't make a promise. You didn't draw a plan for tomorrow, but you stayed, and that was everything. You stayed not because I begged, but because I was honest. Honest love is not loud. It's not always perfect. Sometimes it's just quiet, steady, and real. That night, we sat close and the world felt like it stopped spinning so fast. The quiet wasn't scary anymore. It was soft, peaceful. You played with your sleeves like you always do when you're nervous. Your eyes looked everywhere but mine, like they were searching for courage in the shadows. I didn't say anything more. I just stayed near, not too close, but close enough to let you know I was still here. And then you spoke, your voice barely above a whisper. You said I didn't try to leave because I stopped caring. I tried to leave because I got scared. Scared that I would mess everything up, that I would ruin the one thing that ever felt safe. And I understood. I really did. Because love, real love, is scary. It demands everything. And when you've been hurt before, it's easy to believe that you'll hurt others too. But I didn't need you to be perfect. I never did. I just needed you to be real. To stay even when it's hard. To believe that we are worth the fight. I'm holding on, Not because I don't know how to let go, but because I still believe in us. I believe in the way you laugh when you finally relax. I believe in the way you hold my hand without saying a word. I believe in the way you try even when everything feels like it's falling apart. That's love. Not the easy parts, but the choosing. Every single day. I know you feel like you're too much sometimes, too broken, too tired. But I see more than your pain. I see your heart. I see the good, the kindness, the beauty in your spirit. I see the way you love, even when you're scared. I see the way you give, even when you feel empty. You are not alone. Not in this. Not with me. I know this world has made you doubt yourself. I know it's made you question your worth, but I want you to remember this always. You are loved. You are loved not just for what you give, but for who you are. You are loved in silence, in storm, in sunshine, and shadow. I'm holding on, so you don't have to let go. Because if you ever forget how strong you are, I'll remind you. If you ever feel like falling, I'll be the arms that catch you. I can't promise that everything will be easy. I can't promise we won't struggle, but I can promise that I won't stop choosing you. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever. So stay, not because I asked you to, not because you're afraid. Stay because deep down you still want this too. Stay because even when your heart trembles, it still beats for this love. Stay because we can build something beautiful from these broken pieces. Together. One day at a time. One breath at a time. You don't have to carry it all alone anymore. I'm here. I've always been here. And I will keep holding on. Not because I'm afraid to lose you, but because I still believe you're worth every single moment of love we haven't lived yet. I believe in the story we haven't finished writing, the late night talks, the quiet mornings, the healing, the growth, the laughter we haven't shared yet. I'm holding on because our love still has chapters to write, and I don't want to close this book too soon. So if you're tired, rest. If you're scared, hold my hand. If you feel lost, look at me. I will guide you back with love. And if ever, in the quiet hours, you start to wonder if this is still worth it, listen to your heart. Not the fears, not the doubts, but the part of you that still hopes, still loves, still dreams of what we can be. I'll be right here, holding on, not to keep you trapped, but to remind you that you're never alone. This is love, not perfect. Not loud, but deep and true and still breathing. I'm holding on, so you don't have to let go.